I think I was supposed to upload a video sometimes, Jana, because I upload like on Tuesdays and it's a Friday. I don't know. It has been raining and cold, and I was like, you know what? I'm not doing a 9 to 5. I might as well just stay in bed. um, I stay to myself a lot, and I think now more than ever, I'm just more comfortable with my thoughts, and I can just be alone without playing any music and just being in silence for hours and hours. I also like just put a pause on drinking because I was like, I think I'm using this drinking to just escape from things that I need to deal with. So there's that. We're still catching up. And I think I think it's Jana. It's when I just was thinking. I think a lot and I like to think. I don't think right now. I used to say that I overthink, but I don't think it's now overthinking because I can manage my own thoughts. I mean, over is like when you fill a cup and then it overflows and creates a mess. But I think now my thoughts are just not over. So I don't overthink, I just think. Huh, sounds nice. A bit poetic. Yeah, so I was thinking of how I think I've just been moving in a fast phase. In as much as that these pauses that I take in life, I also feel like even when I was taking those pauses and I was taking those breaks, I was just also, when I'm in that state, I'm thinking of like what to do next and how to do it next. I've always just been trying to do something and to be something that I thought I needed to be. Uh, I've been obsessed with independence. I love to be able to provide for myself. I love to be able to even provide for the people that I care for. So I think I just wanted to be independent, and I've achieved independence, yeah, but not not money wise, but no, financially, but it's like I can just exist on my own without needing anyone else. Like I can cook for myself, I can clean for myself. I know how to take care of my own thoughts, my own my spiritually, emotionally. Like I just know how to be independent that way. But the only independence that I've been trying to achieve is like financial independence. Like I just want to be able to be in a position where I make my own money and I don't have to ask. I hate asking for things. And I think that has stemmed from the environment that I've grown in. I think when people deem you as a burden, then they try to avoid you. That is what I picked up. And it's like I've always tried not to be a burden to anyone. And I think the only one that I really ask for anything is my mom. And I think after my dad passed, when he was like the sole provider, he was like the man of the house, and I don't know why, for some reason I enjoyed asking my dad for things like, can I have this, I didn't even care, and it never made me feel like I was asking for too much, or like, I don't know, it just gave me everything I wanted. So there's that. But after he passed, I knew that things were gonna change. Like I was trying to prepare myself mentally as like things are going to change from now henceforth. I didn't know how, but I knew they were going to change. I didn't know they were going to change the way they did though, but I knew they were gonna change, and like I felt the need to just step up. I didn't want to go to school. Like I tried to tell my mom that I didn't want to school, and she was like, "If you don't go to school, then people might think I'm not able to provide for you or take you to school. I'm not able to afford for your school fees." But in my mind, I was thinking I didn't want to burden her because I knew what life had changed to. So I was just thinking how since that time, since like I lost my dad. I've been trying. I think it's fear of just being left alone and not being able to care for myself financially and being able to provide for myself. So I've just been throwing myself at things and trying all these things to just, I think, to get by, and just thinking about it, it makes me sad. And I think for the first time, without a reason, every other time I always have a reason, like the COVID time, when I was in that COVID time and everyone was just maybe at home, or just most of the things had stopped, and like at that time you can just rest. I think that was the first time I had absolute rest since, like, not like absolute rest, but like I had that moment of like, oh, finally I can just not do anything and not feel guilty about it. But there was a reason I had to do that. But this year for me, I'm not doing anything. Like, I don't want to do anything, and it's like a decision I made for myself. I was talking to my mom and I was like, I don't think the journey that I'm taking and the steps that I'm taking and the things that I'm doing and maybe the people that I'm interacting with, I don't know if I keep up with this journey and I keep up with this life, I'll never get to where I want to be. So it's just like I need to do something else, not something else, but I need to move differently for like what I need, what I want. And right now, I think I need to be home and I need to rest. And thankfully, she was like, "It's okay, I got us." And it got me really emotional because I always felt like, yes, my mom was expecting, every parent expects their child to do something and to be great in some way. And, my mom wasn't an exception. So, but I thank God, like, she never put that pressure on me. I think I was just putting that pressure on myself because I didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want to be a burden, and I would have loved to ease her. She's a hard worker. If I, I think I picked that from my mom. She's an absolute hustler. She'll get it down either way. And I think that's something I really admire about her. I didn't know that until my dad left and I saw her step up like that. So that she's one thing that I'm really grateful for. So yeah, I now in this state that I'm really in, and it's like I'm not doing anything, and it's like I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just in a position where I don't want to try. Like I feel like I've done my best. Have you ever been in a position like, okay, right now I cannot do anything more, I cannot exit this? It's like I've done my absolute best to make my life better, to get to a certain position. It just never worked out. Like the odds didn't work for me. And, it's in these moments I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if life worked out for me the way I wanted it to. It doesn't change a thing. It doesn't change that there's a God. It doesn't change that doesn't change anything. So yeah, I thought like for the first time I made the choice and the decision to just not hustle and to just not struggle to achieve anything. And I'm grateful that I'm in an environment where I'm just able to nothing right now. It's like I don't have a reason to live. I don't have a reason to die. I am happy just being alive for no reason at all. And I think um I don't know, there's just this, I want to say, aura of peace. There's just this presence that it's peaceful, it's calm. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything, and I don't have the need to pursue anything, which is weird because I've been trying to achieve things and to become something and to just, I've just been trying. Honestly, I've been trying so hard, and things have just been trying like so hard. And I just decided I don't want to try anymore. I even stopped dieting. I was like, I just want to see how my body looks if I stop, dieting and I start eating carbs and drinking soda. I've been gaining weight and I don't mind it. Like, I really like it. I'm seeing my hips form. I have these curves that I love. I think I've always loved, to be curvy or something. I was just, I don't know. But yeah, I'm in a position where like I'm not trying anything. I'm just letting things be, and I'm at peace. I don't know why I'm so emotional lately, but I will literally cry over anything. I cry when I'm happy, I cry when I'm sad. And I've been finding these moments like in the in between life to life. I don't have a daily routine. I just don't want a routine because it will make me feel like I'm repeating the same day every day, and I don't want that. So it's like, but in the daily, like the day to day, I just find moments, and in between these moments, like I could just be sitting in my bed and I just think of something that makes me laugh. Or I'm watching a film and it just makes me really happy, or just it makes me laugh. And it's just in those moments I think, wow, I am happy without a reason, or I feel holy without a reason. And I'm just living without a reason. And it makes me happy. It's like you don't need a reason to be. Honestly, you don't need a reason to be. I think I'm going to title this video not needing a reason to be, because honestly it's true. It's true. You just live for the simplest of moments. If you are in a position or in a place where there's someone that doesn't mind providing for you, just let them. When it gets to the other side, you'll cross the bridge. When it gets there, when maybe they're not able to provide, then the universe will make a way. That's what I believe. So, because it's like, if birds that don't work can still eat, and what about us? What about us? So just just be. And I think also that is the main reason why I moved back home. I was like, I cannot with a city life. uh if people want to say that that's another thing I've failed at, then let them say that, because I've had terrible things said about me, and it's like, ooh, I was just trying to prove a point and to prove something. But it's like, I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to make my life a living hell just to prove a point to anyone. I'm a spoiled girl. I'm not trying to run away from that. So it's like, I just want to be spoiled in peace. Yeah. I'm sorry to whoever it might offend, but that's just life, you know. So, in other stories, check out my fro. I've been trying to straighten my hair though, but I think this is like the straight I can get. I would have loved for it to be like this straight, but I don't know why. Maybe because I've been doing it myself. Maybe I need to go to a salon. But here's the thing, I don't trust anyone just touching my hair, and I don't like it. So it's like, if I get